was 2 years ago this week, the skies of Lone Rock, Saskatchewan lit up and a piece of space came down. That meteorite that landed in Buzzard, Coulee attracted attention from all over the globe, and even today, the memory hasn't faded.
Before, whenever I was walking, I'd be looking at the horizon and fences and at whatever livestock was around. Now I'm actually going to have to change I look down all the time just to see if there happens to be a meteorite.
On November 20th in 2008 at 5:30 in the afternoon, the sky lit up 5 times brighter than a full moon. The meteorite entered the universe at 14 kilometers per second, weighing an estimated 10 tons before it broke into fragments on a farm in Buzzard, Coulee. And by Canadian law, meteorites belong to the owner on the land of which they fall, making Ian Mitchell the accidental recipient of almost 1,000 meteor fragments.
It's definitely put the name on the map.
Which one did you find again?
Yeah, Brooke, you found number 4, I think.
I found one like...
Tristan Mitchell, Ian's son, remembers it well. He was at hockey practice when the skies lit up, but later uncovered pieces of the meteor in his field.
We kind of drove by it quite a few times first, because it looked kind of like droppings from a different animal.
November 20th, I was sitting in my own kitchen and all of a sudden all my windows lit up. And I thought it was quite weird for that time of year for it to be lightning. And the next day I came to school and one of the students in my class was really excited that a meteorite had landed on his farm.
It quickly became interesting news in the classroom, and it got Mrs. Howland's wheels turning. She called Ian and asked if the kids could be part of the search for meteorites along with the various research teams on the grounds. The kids combed the land and found 6 pieces.
I looked down and I was like, oh my God, I found one. I was really excited.
It's kind of fun when you find it, but it takes a couple hours to find one.
Ian Mitchell later donated everything the students found back to the school.
Well, it just seemed a total natural fit. That's the best thing you can do with it is education and have kids become aware of it and interested.
Well, I mean, you can teach them about meteorites from a textbook or even from a video presentation, but for them to actually find one and hold one in their hands and to realize how far away that fragment came from. So there was a lot of learning. And we were really lucky. It just happened very incidentally.
Since 2008, Buzzard Coulee has set a Canadian record for the most pieces recovered from a single meteor fall. The previous record was 700 pieces from a 1960 meteor that fell in central Alberta. The research teams have been able to decipher tons of information about meteors, their patterns and matter, but here in Lloydminster, science teachers at ES Laird can also use them in their lessons to teach kids about the great beyond.
It's invaluable to actually have something that they can hold in their hands from that far away.
That's all the time we have for this week. If you have comments or questions about the show, email us at aroundtheregion@newcap.ca. Or as always, you can head over to newcaptv.com for more information. I'm Whitney Stinson, and we'll see you around the region.